Okay, we're going to start in down dog. Triceps wrap back, biceps forward. Inner thigh spiraling towards the back of the mat. Pedal out the feet a little bit. Come back to your breath. Come back to your intention. On your next breath, we'll come up into a full plank, shoulders over the wrists. Grip your fingers into the mat. Tuck the tailbone. Engage the abs. Engage the legs. Bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. And we're going to dip the hips side to side. One hip touches the mat and then the other. Coming to a rounded upper back each time you find the center. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the middle, down to the knees for sunbird. Right arm, left leg extends. Level off the hips. Inner thigh of the lifted leg, spiraling towards the ceiling. And we're going to bring elbow to knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Left arm, right leg extends, level off the hips. Push the ground away. Elbow to knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, come back into a full plank. Round the upper back, tuck the tailbone, grip into the mat. Come down to your knees if you need to. Stay here or 3 chaturangos. Elbows go straight back for 3, 2, 1. Up dog, shoulders away from the ears. Down dog. Right leg flies. We're going to bring the right knee to the right tricep, aiming for the armpit if you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg flies, bend the knee, open up the hip, keeping the right shoulder down. Stay here or flip the dog. Plant the right foot behind you. Extend the right arm up. Feel the stretch in the right side of your body. Stay here or lift and lower the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. And we're going to twist. With each inhale, lengthening the body, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Flex the left foot. Point the toes to the ceiling. Come back around, plant the hands back into down dog. Left leg flies. Left knee taps the left tricep for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg flies. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Keep the left shoulder down. Stay here or flip dog. Plant the left foot behind you. Extend the left arm up. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. Stay here or lift and lower the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat and twist. Flex the right foot. Point the toes towards the ceiling. With each inhale, lengthening the spine. And each exhale, twisting a little deeper, keeping the chest open. Come back around. Plant the hands back into your full plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Engage the legs. Come down to the knees if you need to. Stay here or 3 chaturangas for 3, 2. Round the upper back each time you come up. 1. Inhale, hands and feet are the only things touching the mat. Up dog, exhale, down dog. Step, hop, or float to the top of the mat. And come into a yogi squat. Toes out, heels in. Elbows into your inner thighs, chest pulling through. And then come down to a seat. Boat pose. We're going to do a compressed variation. So round the upper back, palms facing each other, extend the arms. See how close you can get your thighs into your chest. If this feels easy, maybe you can bring the shins parallel to the ceiling. And for more, bring them all the way up. I'm going to stay right here. On your next inhale, lower down into a low boat. Shoulders and feet are hovering off the mat. Exhale, lift and compress into a tight ball. Inhale, lower. Exhale, compress. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down. Extend the feet up towards the sky. We're going to do some hip lifts. Lifting and lowering the hips. If you need support on your low back, go ahead and place your hands underneath the back. And if this feels easy and you want more of a challenge, you can turn it into a double leg raise. Lifting and lowering the hips and legs each time you come up. Try and take all the momentum out of it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet hip width and parallel to each other. Put your hands behind your head or reach for the knees, and we're going to curl up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands either side of your ankles, and we're going to shift side to side for 10, 9, 8. Get your shoulders higher. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yogi bicycles. Shins parallel to the ceiling. Hands behind the head. Elbow to opposite knee. Engage the feet in some way. And each time you come up, compress into that tight ball like we did earlier in boat. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. We're going to come into an active bridge. Feet hip width and parallel to each other. Lift the hips. Roll onto the outer shoulders. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Think chin to chest. Dig the heels into the ground and pull them towards your head so that you feel the glutes and hamstrings engage. Take a cycle of breath here. And go ahead and lower it down. Bring the feet to the edges of the mat. Flex the feet and windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Focus on getting your knees as close to the ground as you can each time you come down. And when you're ready, we'll meet in happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Ground the low back or sacrum into the mat. Bring the chest through the gateway of the arms. See how close you can get your knees to the mat without lifting the low back. Maybe you want to rock a little bit side to side. Maybe take it into a wide V. Whatever feels good for you today. And then eventually we're going to roll back up into a yogi squat. So if you need to take a couple of rolls back and forth to gain some momentum, we'll meet back up into a yogi squat. Plant the hands back into a full plank. Stay here or 3 chaturangas. Elbows graze the ribs. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk the hands towards the back of the mat for a forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Bend the knees a little bit so that you get that compression from on thighs to your low belly. Let the head hang heavy a little bit. Rock a little bit side to side. And you can stay here, or for a more active approach to this fold, just extend the arms behind you, palms facing each other. See how much you can compress your thighs to your belly. Maybe you can bring your forehead closer to your legs. On your next inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk it back out into a full plank. Stay here, or 3 chaturangas for 3, 2, 1. Up dog, down dog. Drop down to the knees for some rolling camels. Plant the right hand behind you. Lift the pelvis up and forward and swing the left arm up and back. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, switch it out. Left hand plants behind you. Right arm sweeps up and back, pelvis forward. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, switch it out. Do a couple of these at your own pace. Or if you'd like to come into a full camel, you can either keep your toes untucked, tuck, or grab some blocks, put them on either side of your ankles. Come up to your knees. Place your hands on your low back. Engage the glutes and hamstrings like we did earlier in bridge. Puff up the chest. Slowly lean back. Maybe you're able to reach one ankle or block, maybe the other one. Maybe you're able to bring your head back. Try and pull your pelvis forward. Take a full cycle of breath here. Slowly come out of it. Take one hand off the ankle, then the other. Hips back on your heels. And we're going to come into a child's pose. Knees wide, walk the hands forward, and fold over. Walk the hands so far forward that your forearms come off the mat. And on your next breath, draw the shoulder blades together for a counter motion. Take a couple breaths here.